guys, welcome to Alice's Beautyland. If you'd like to see how I did this green, coppery, red lip look, please keep watching. So I've already put my foundation, concealer and powder on, and I've also done my eyebrows, and we're going to start with eyes. I'm going to prime them with the normal primer that I use, Sephora Glitterguard. And use your ring finger to work that in to your eyelid and all over up to the eyebrow. I'm going to start with a flat brush. I'm just using a MAC 230 and I'm going to go in with a matte base colour. So I'm using the Naked 2 palette and I'm going to go in with Foxy all over the lid. Also take it up to the eyebrow as well and underneath the brow on that brow bone, and do the same on the other eye until you're happy that the whole eyelid and up to the brow is covered. Once you're happy with your base, grab a brown shade, any brown matte shade. I'm going to go in with the BH palette and I'm going to grab a light colour, this colour, and we want to keep this part of it quite matte. And then just you go in with the crease, into the crease should I say, with this brown. You can take it slightly up as well, not quite as high as the brow bone but just underneath, so just above the crease. So if you want it a bit more defined, a bit more colour, just keep layering on and buffing it out, or blending it out should I say. And by the way, excuse this kind of red patch on my neck, I burnt myself on my curlers, so that was rather irritating. I tried to cover it but I think you can still see it a little bit. Then I'm going to grab Matte Amber Lights, which is a gorgeous kind of coppery colour. Grab the same flat brush you used for the base and then just go over the lid gently. Don't go too far, leave the tear duct bare as it was, go from I'd say that far through to the other side of the lid. And again, if you want to layer it and make it more intense, then go ahead. Go back in with that same fluffy brush that you used for the crease and just blend that copper tone into the brown, just so that you're not seeing a defined line. Then with a pencil brush, I'm going to use a MAC 213. Grab a kind of forest green colour, I guess you call it. So I'm going to go in and go for this colour here on the BH palette. And go just in the corners of the eye there and bringing it in. I'd say bring it into the halfway point on your eyelid. Grab that blending brush again and blend up. And just repeat these stages until you're happy with the colour. I'm also going to just drag it in slightly into the crease. I'm going to actually add some more of that green on a blending brush because I want to just make it a little darker. Go in the crease, again just in the corner, kind of in that V shape again. I'm just going back it over slightly with Amber Lights, with that same brush, just blending that green in with the Amber Lights this time. And then back in with that light brown on a clean blending brush, and then just go over that green just slightly. And just look at yourself straight in the mirror and check that everything is symmetrical. And if you need to, go back in and darken things or lighten things. Just take your time with it. My friend's texting me. She's asking what look I'm doing because I'm meeting her in a bit. Forest green, greeny copper with red lips. So once you're happy with the colour on the lid and your blending, I'm going to go in with Pure Pigment Illamasqua in Ochre. And be careful not to sneeze around this or cough or maybe even breathe because it's very fine and it goes everywhere. So I'm just using that same flat brush that I used before. Pack the colour on and just pat it onto the centre of the eye and all over that copper that you've put on there. And take it down as far as the tear duct. We're going to go back and underline the lashes later on. Next, grab a liquid liner. I like to use Lancome Art Liner, which I've shown in my previous videos. And just line your upper lid. And also just give it a little flick out. Once you're happy, go ahead and do your normal mascara routine. So I've just put my mascara on. I've also applied some individual lashes. If you'd like to see how to apply those, I'll do a separate video specifically for that. Next, I'm going to go in with my contour and highlight. I'm going to use the Chanel, I can never say it, I don't think, Soleil Daytime Chanel. Said it that time. And I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose. I'm going to map out where I want the contour and highlight first. cheekbones, forehead, under your chin. That's generally where I put it. And then go in the Radiant Rose underneath the eyes, on top of the forehead, down the centre of the nose, and the corners of your mouth. I take a foundation buffing brush and buff out the highlight first. And then go in with this is actually a multitask brush by Real Techniques, to blend it all out. Remember to go into your hairline. And remember to always blend up your contour. Once you've done that, go in with your blusher. I'm going to use Dallas by Benefit. And it's just a brown, got a slight pinkness to it. I'm going in with an angled brush. This is a Body Shop angled brush. I did a smiley face as I want it on the apples of my cheeks going up to join the contour. And I'm going to just pop a little bit of Skinfinish, and it's called Definitely Defined by MAC. Using the same angled brush, swirl it around and go over that blusher. So I'm not sure if the light will pick it up, but it just gives it kind of a little highlight. Once you're happy with all the blending of your contour and your highlight, your blusher and your powder highlight, then we're going to do the under eye. So I'm going to first of all go in with Charlotte Tilbury Colour Chameleon Amber Haze. And it's kind of like a cream eyeshadow. So I'm just going to underline my eyes all the way. Then I'm going to take Desert Flower Metallic, and this is by the Makeup Store in Carnaby Street. It's kind of like this really gorgeous metallic forest green, and I'm going to line inside my waterline. I find it adds another pop of colour rather than using black. Then go back in and do your lower lash line with mascara. I'm priming mine with the Dior serum and going in with Lancome Hypnose Drama. Once you've finished, this is the final look. You just need to pop the lip on, and I'm going to go for a matte red lip. I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in, it doesn't say what colour, but I'll link it below. She's only got a few. Just before I do the lips, grab a bit of that Definitely Defined on your ring finger and go over your lips. It just highlights the upper lip, the cupid's bow, to make them look a little bit bigger. I'm just going to draw from the cupid's bow. You don't always have to wear a liner with the red lip, but I just find it helps kind of map out where you're going to put it first, and then it doesn't bleed. Then I'm going in with Red Carpet Red Matte Lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. With a red lip, just really take your time. And then you can go back in and tidy up the edges. This is the final look. It's a forest green, coppery, red lip evening look. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a thumbs up if you do, and subscribe if you want to see some more, and I'll hopefully see you soon.